Welcome back. It's Dr. Jen Furboni, Doctor of Physical Therapy, better known as DocJenFit, owner and founder of Gen Health, your one-stop for all aches and pains that you're having in your body. And I want to give you the quickest hack that you can use to help reverse rounded shoulders and fix your posture in an instant. And it is not pull the shoulder blades down and back. In fact, it's quite the opposite. So when we think of having more of that rounded posture, we think I just need to pull back, right? I need to open up. But what that does, it flares my rib cage, it puts some tension into my low back. So that is not what we want to be doing. Instead, when you're feeling that rounded posture, I want to learn how to re-engage my shoulder blades. So I actually want to take my shoulder blades around and I'm thinking of rotating them out toward my armpit area. So instead of bringing them down and back, I'm thinking of taking my shoulder blades and looping them out. And as you can see, like whether I'm holding, whether I'm talking, or I'm looking at my phone, if I'm coming from here and I'm re-engaging my shoulder blades, all of a sudden I am stacked with my head right over my rib cage, with my right over my back without arching or re-engaging anything weird. I'm literally just engaging what's called my serratus anterior. And that is the quickest hack to start to reduce some of that pain and pressure, especially when you're doing workouts. So I want to teach you just 2 quick exercises that you can use to help get back into feeling this serratus anterior. Because a lot of people will be like, well, what does that mean? Like, how are you doing that? You're just moving your back. I'm not just moving my back. My spine is moving as a result of my shoulder blades gliding out. So this lower edge of my shoulder blade comes out, and let's work on some exercises to try to do that. So coming down to the floor, I'm going to put my heels against the wall here. So come onto a wall in all fours position. So if it is too hard for you to get your toes into that max toe extension, you can wear some like running shoes, and that's going to make that toe area a little bit stiffer so it doesn't have to bend as much. The shoe kind of does it for you. Now we're going to push against the floor. So again, it's not that I'm rounding or changing my spine. I'm literally, so think of pinching the shoulder blades together and then pushing the palms straight into the floor as I push my chest away from the floor and shoulder blades come away from the spine. This is the motion that I'm trying to create here. You want to make sure you're not pinching your shoulders up to your ears or doing anything funky. It's literally just going straight down. So practice that a little bit. Once you feel like you have that down, you're going to hold that, pushing your fingertips into the ground. And now I'm going to hover my knees as I push my heels into the ground or into the wall. And what is going to work here is I'm pushing against the floor. I'm kind of pushing back into the wall as well. So my shoulder blade is having to push not only away from my spine, but rotating that lower edge of the shoulder blade down, which is exactly what I want to do in standing. So I'm going to push the ground away, hover my knees, and push into the wall. So push those heels into the wall from using the shoulder blades. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then come down. Again, push, hover, hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It should be a lot of shoulders here, not as much core. Pressing down and push back. Push those heels. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push, press back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then push, press back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Now that we got that activated, we're going to do it with a little bit more movement and standing against the wall. So now think of that serratus push with that shoulder blade, but now we're going to add some rotation to get some mobility through my upper back to again improve that posture. So I'm going to stand about a foot away from the wall here, placing my elbows onto the wall. I'm going to take one down and I'm going to push my elbow into the wall. So again, that shoulder blade pressing away and bend into my knees. As I bend in my knees, I want to tuck that tailbone. So now I'm locking out everything here, okay? So I'm pushed away from the wall, tuck that tailbone under as I bend my knees, and I'm locked out here. So now the only thing that hopefully will move is my shoulder blade and upper back. I'm going to push my elbow into the wall as I rotate. It's not going to be a huge rotation here, but I'm going to rotate as much as I can, pushing that elbow into the wall and then sliding back. Push. 2, push, push, push. 3, try not to let those hips move at all. 4, and push 5. So we're learning how to use that serratus anterior again. So again, push away from the wall, unlock those hips, keep that pelvis tucked under as I hold into that core, and then I'm going to rotate through that spine. 1, rotate. 2, shoulder blade reaching in. So I want my elbow to be reaching into that wall as I twist. 3, 4, and 5. And that helps to retrain what's happening around those shoulder blades to help improve your posture again, without having to force it, but with rethinking how I'm thinking about rounded shoulders and improving posture. Now, this is just a snapshot. So those are 2 exercises that are part of our neck and upper back plan on Gen Health. So if you're really concerned about your neck going forward, you're rounding in your shoulders, you're getting upper traps taking over all the time, retrain your muscles. It's not just about doing mobility or stretching, but it's retraining what's happening so your body can find a new position of ease. And this is exactly what I teach you how to do on Gen Health. And it's a daily plan that only takes 5 to 15 minutes a day. It's not going to take a lot of your time, but it's going to help you reprogram what's happening so that you can start to find that better posture, relieve some of that neck tension, those headaches that are happening. And it's not going to take much time. You could explore a week free, but if you want to start, you get 2 plans of the neck and upper back plan completely for just $20 if you use code OPTIMAL at checkout. So I highly recommend checking it out. Use code OPTIMAL and you can start the neck and upper back plan or any of the other 12 plans that we have available on Gen Health for just $20. Don't forget, if you love what you're learning, I have so much more in stock for you. So hit that subscribe button, check out the other videos I've done in the past, and leave any comments of any suggestions that you have for videos in the future. And I can't wait to help you feel incredible and amazing within your body.